Hello and welcome to another update video about Bonk. Situation hasn't really changed. Yes, it's coming down further. There is currently no sign of a low in place. In the last video, I highlighted to you that we were watching for one more low because we had a triangle here, a potential triangle pattern, which typically suggested trend continuation, and the trend since the 15th of December is down. And it looked as if this was an A wave, B wave, and then obviously we would come down further. Possibly here a potential wave 4 triangle or something. The micro count isn't very clear, but I mean, we haven't seen a very clear 3-wave move yet. Yeah? So the resistance area that I already shared with you in the last video remains relevant. So should we really see something like an ABC structure, then it should start from this region, okay? Now, I would ideally like to see a more pronounced wave 2. I would like to see that because it would give us some clarity so that we have a wave 1 top here. And then this is only the A wave. We are going to see a B wave already, maybe next week or so. And then another C wave down. And to be honest, at the very least, I'd like it to retrace to the 38.2 retracement. It already retraced to the 23.6. That's the Fibonacci level it's currently dancing on. I have to say though that this is really a very, it would be a very shallow wave 2. So of course, can I rule out that the wave 2 is going to finish there? No. I mean, to be honest, the price already retraced like 71%. But because this is the first real wave 1, I mean, altcoins in a wave 2, in their first wave 2, they can retrace easily 80, 90%. And the 38.2 retracement level would be ideal, okay? Now, I mentioned to you that on the linear chart, we're already quite deep in the support area, but I mean, there's a reason why I use the logarithmic chart. It's a bit more reliable. Either way, you can see how relevant the logarithmic chart is because the price is currently reacting to the first Fibonacci level. Now, to be honest, this is a little bit too shallow generally for a wave 2, but we'll see if it shows a reaction here. I mean, again, because of the linear chart, and sometimes the linear might be a little more relevant. Because of the linear chart, see, we are already very deep in support, but even here, sometimes a wave 2 can easily come down to the lowest Fib levels. But on the linear chart, to be honest, I wouldn't even use the 88.7 Fib level. So should ideally be somewhere in the region between the 38.2 Fib and maybe the 50% Fib. So we talk about 47352 and 25392. Well, with all those zeros in front. Be aware also there is one structural support level. So here we've got the 23.6 Fib level at the current price and structural support just underneath at 94779. This is the red line here that you can see, and the price is currently in that hovering above that cluster of supports. Okay, so if it wants to give us a nice and clear ABC structure, the B wave should start somewhere from here. And to be honest, I mean, that B wave could be quite aggressive. So just look at this. It could easily move up another 70, 100, maybe even 150%. But it's only a B wave ready, and there's currently no indication it has started yet. Now, a reasonable strategy might be to start to slowly scale in, even though I think it should go a little lower. But you never know with crypto, sometimes they turn early, but it would look best if the price came down, for example, to the 38.2 retracement level at 47352. So I will let you know once we have an indication that a low is in place. First of all, that resistance area will be tested between 188257 and 268504. We see on the 1 hour chart that currently the price seems to be forming some kind of a triangle pattern. So this, again, seems like another triangle, which would emphasize trend continuation to the downside. Now, I mean, looking at this, it might be that we get this one more low, and maybe there'll be a reaction to this previous support, okay, this red line structural support. Yeah, but there isn't much left in terms of structural support, so the next main level will be that Fibonacci level down here that we already discussed. So just want to give you a quick update about Bonk. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.